This is Samina Institute of Technology, Science and Humanities Department, and the subject is English. The subject code is 3110002. So let's start. Unit number 6, Writing Practices. These are the topics that we have gone through: comprehension, précis, letter writing. So email etiquettes, abstract and memo writing. These all are the topics of writing practices. So inquiry letters. When one when one seeks information, advice, names or direction, inquiry letters are useful. However, try to ignore asking for too much information or for information that could easily be received in a very simple way. For example, by doing a quick search on the web, like that. Number A, solicited letters, unsolicited letters, and letters of quotations. So solicited यानी when a business or agency do advertise for its product or service, solicited letters of inquiry are used. For example, if a hundred manufacturer advertises a new electronics gadgets which cannot be inspected uh, locality, one can write a solicited letter to that manufacturer for further questions. Unsolicited letters are used when the receiver has not motivated the sender for inquiry. For example, if we read an article in a newspaper by an expert, we may have further uh, question regarding it. Letter of quotation. A quotation can be considered as smaller to a letter of inquiry or a promise to supply goods or given terms. Suppliers cannot supply the goods for which they haven't given a quotation. So therefore the quotation must be reasonable. Sales letter are considered as the most effective means of marketing product or service. They are written in the form of advertising. Sales letters are generally targeted at selected types of customers and are not like a press or television advertisement. The main aim of any sales letter is to convert its readers into potential customer. So before writing a sales letter, one must have all the details of the product service. If a product, one must be aware of the following details: packing, manufacturing, working, appearance, mode of delivery, price, discount offers, like that. If it is a service such as an organization offering seminar, one must understand the following: time and duration, days, people involved, venue, details of seminar, etc. Times, terms and conditions, and registration fees. Order placement letters. An order is a kind of request for something to be made, supplied or served. To place the order, some companies serve their printed forms which are pre uh, numbered for easy reference, but those companies who do not have printed forms, they receive the orders by written letters. Next, complaint letters. वो ऑर्डर लेटर था, ये कंप्लेंट लेटर है. When customer does not get satisfactory service or any product, he or she needs to complain through a claim or complaint letter. Generally, people prefer to complain through telephone, but the written words are always more valuable than the spoken words. This helps customers to keep it as permanent record for the future reference. The objectives of claim letter are to notify the mistake to the supplying company, to correct the fault either by repair or replacement, like that. Points to remember while complaining: to write as soon as mistake is found, to base the complaint only on facts, to avoid renders. Adjustment letter. Adjustment letters are used for replying to claim letters. We need to achieve the following objectives when we write an adjustment letter: to satisfy our customer, to safeguard the reputation of our organization. When one receives a complaint, he or she will try to investigate the problem first, so that he or she can determine what went wrong and why. He or she will try to find who is at fault, our company, our customer, or a third party. If we have investigated properly for the claim, then and only one can write an adjustment letter. Complaint letter. Write a complaint letter to a manufacturer that the good you have received is less in quantity. So the heading, phone number, email ID, date, and who is the receiver, तो उसका ये है एड्रेस, एंड डियर सर, सैल्यूटेशन. On 2nd November 2018, we placed an order 100 batteries from your company. When your dealer came to us, he assured us for the complete delivery. Unfortunately, by opening the consignment, we got 20 batteries less in quantity. We would like to add that the quantity of goods has been as per our expectations only, but we cannot ignore this big shortage. So expect the careful response and request you to send our remaining batteries. Thank you very much. So 20 batteries is less, so it is called a complaint letter. So yours faithfully, राहुल शर्मा, परचेज मैनेजर. सो ये सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस के क्वेश्चंस हैं लेटर्स के. सो काइंडली गो थ्रू इट. email writing. Email etiquettes. Email etiquettes is considered as a rule of behavior that one should use while writing an email. There are many different etiquettes rules. Number 1, answer swiftly. An email is a quick medium of written communication. For this reason, people send an email as they want quick response. If they will prefer later, it will take time to complete the communication. So each email is respected to be replied within at least 24 hours and preferably within the same working day. Do not overuse reply all. Do not use reply all until each person on the email chain needs to know. Use it only when you want your message to be seen by each person on email chain. Use template for frequently and responses. So templates are used to comfort your time and energy. If you are receiving the same queries such as directions to your office or how to subscribe to your newsletter, like that, use proper structure and layout. The structure and layout is very important as these make a formal email different from a casual email. Beside this, reading from a screen is more difficult than reading from paper, so it is needed to use proper structure and layout. Identify yourself and topic. Identify yourself on the form line using your full name rather than just a email address. For example, use Amrish Desai ed at the rate vu.edu.in rather than just ed at the rate vu.edu.in. Answer all questions and preempt further questions. As a good writer, it is your responsibility to give a complete answer. If the questions are asked in the mail, it is your duty to attempt all the questions and preempt further questions also. Be concise and to the point. Always write your mail brief and to the point. Do not make it so long because reading an email is harder than reading printed communication. So use proper spelling, grammar and punctuation. One needs to use proper spelling, grammar, punctuation while writing an email because improperly in these can lead to a bad impression to the receiver also. Do not write in capitals. If you overuse capitals, then it will look very rude. Writing all in capitals is like shouting. Next, avoid long sentences. By writing an email, to use short sentences consisting 15 to 20 words. Next, use active instead of passive voice. So use active voice of a verb instead of passive verb as it is very smooth for communication also. Keep your language gender central. It is necessary to make your email gender sensitive. Try to ignore discrimination in language while writing an email. For example, the user of this software must show an agreement, like that. In place of the user of this software must show his agreement, avoid using he/she is a sentence. Mistake coherence. When when relying the received mail, click on reply instead of new mail. It will be difficult to remember each individual email if one gets several mails. Do not attach unnecessary files. Attach the files which are actually required. If you are attaching more files in a single mail, then it can uh, annoy the readers and may bring down their email system. Reread the email before you send it. Most of the readers never bother to resend an email before they send it out. It is important to resend an email before sending so that you can rectify spelling and grammatical mistakes. Number 16, take care with abbreviations and emotions. In business emails, try to avoid abbreviations such as ASAP. ऐसे नहीं लिखते हम as soon as possible, वो वर्ड पूरा लिखना है. एंड FWB ऐसा भी नहीं फॉरवर्ड लाइक नो. The receiver may be unaware of the meanings of the abbreviations. Besides, in formal email, these are generally not appropriate. Be careful with formatting. Try to use proper format of an email, such as use of color, font, styles, etc. Do not use email to different confidential matters. So never discuss any confidential matters through email, as it is like sending a postcard. Moreover, never make any abusing or discriminating comments in formal emails, even if they are meant to be jokes. Next, avoid using urgent or and important. Try to avoid even the high priority options such as urgent and important in the email or subject line. Use the BCC field or do a mail merge. Some senders place all the email address in the to field while sending a mail to more receiver. Using the CC, if you want to send the copy of your mail to someone, that you can place receiver's email address in CC field. Do not reply to spam also. Never reply to spam or unsubscribing confirms that the email address is live. Here this is the example. Write an email for the post of a computer engineer. So you have to go through it. To CC BCC subject, dear manager, sincerely yours, Rahul Malhotra, Jundal, Main Street, near Driving Road, Ahmedabad. Email and call. And next है, write an email to promote the software. So answer to CC BCC, dear sir, short and sweet, to the point. Only 3 points में ही इन्होंने लिखा है, that you know. So self practice, these are the questions of self practice. Next, abstract. An abstract is a concise summary of a body of information as of report, general, thesis, article. It includes mainly four aspects. Number one, overall purpose of study which you investigated, the basic design of the study, major findings after your analysis, a short summary of your in, in interpretations. Next, types of abstracts. Descriptive abstracts. This kind of abstract provides a description of the work, for example, main topic and its purpose. It makes no judgments about work, nor does it provide results or conclusions of the research. Informative abstract, as the name shown, informative abstract should inform the reader. It reveals the clarity in research purpose and give the main information from each section of the work. Also, it includes how it was carried out and summarize what the main findings and conclusions are. The impact of social networking sites on youth. सो ये क्वेश्चन भी पूछा गया है एब्स्ट्रैक्ट में टू द पॉइंट ही लिखा हुआ है. कैन यूज ऑल्सो कोटेशन ऑल्सो. सो काइंडली गोन थ्रू इट एंड सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस में है. राइट एन एब्स्ट्रैक्ट ऑन डिसिप्लिन इन कम्युनिकेशन. नेक्स्ट, मेमो राइटिंग. अ मेमो इज नोन एज मेमोरेंडम. It is mostly used as a form of communication in the same organization. A memo is usually short and to the point. Thus, it is a convenient means of communication for the professional. Memo is used in all directions, upward, downward, and horizontal. Memo is used to show many internal communication like company announcement, record of routine events, requests and points arising out of day-to-day business transactions, any changes in the schedule, etc. So the various types of messages are exchanged through this form also. Next, structure. Name of organization, name of designation of the receiver, name designation of the sender, date, subject, body and the signature of the sender. ये है मेमोरेंडम. राजू इंजीनियर्स लिमिटेड, टू, फ्रॉम, डेट, सब्जेक्ट, स्टाफ वेलफेयर फंड. और ये है आपका एग्जाम्पल. पर्सनल मैनेजर, लेबर, बजट ऑफिसर, DH शर्मा, लाइक दैट. ये एग्जाम्पल है. मैप प्ले, लैंडमार्क, वुड क्राफ्ट, टू, फ्रॉम, डेट एंड सब्जेक्ट. एंड बाकी के जो नीचे है वो सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस है, दैट यू हैव टू डू एट योर ओन. Questions which are asked in GTU in winter 2019, so you have to go through it. Thank you very much, dear all.